All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, welcome back.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at how AI is changing the game
Yeah,
for creative
big time.
YouTubers specifically. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's really kind of blowing my mind.
It really is.
The stuff that we're reading here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just from these excerpts, like, imagine a world where
Yeah.
you had an AI assistant.
Yeah.
And not only could it, like, edit your videos for you, but it could also suggest
Right.
the best cuts, the best transitions, and even pick the perfect music.
I think that is where a lot of people's minds go first. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, great. Like, now I don't have to do this, like, tedious work.
Exactly.
But it's so much more than that.
Yeah.
It's like it can fundamentally change
Yeah.
the way we think about, like, the creative process in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when we talk about like the time-saving aspect,
Yes.
I mean, we all know video editing
Right.
can just be like a black hole.
Totally.
Sometimes scripting feels like pulling teeth.
Yes.
Is AI really like the solution to all of that?
I mean, potentially. So let's say you spend, all day filming.
Right.
You come back, you've got like hours of footage.
Yeah.
And AI can look at all that footage and understand not only what's there, but understand your style from past videos and be like, okay, here's a rough cut that's practically done.
Wow.
It could even sync music to it.
That's amazing.
All while you're off doing other things, like working on your next video.
Okay, so that's great. Like time saving is a huge thing,
Yeah,
especially for creators.
right.
But then some people might be listening to this and thinking like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Won't this make everything like generic if everybody's using an AI to make their videos?
Well, that's where I think it gets really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can really use AI to double down
Okay.
on what makes you unique.
So like how would that work?
So let's say you're making videos about travel, okay?
Okay.
An AI can analyze thousands of travel videos, figure out what's really working, what's resonating with people right now. Okay.
Give you like tailored recommendations.
Wow.
It's like having a whole research team working just for you.
So it's not like replacing your vision, it's more like refining it.
Exactly. It's like you're still the creative director. You know? You're just getting like super powered data to make your decisions.
I like that. Okay, so we've talked about like the time-saving aspect and
Mhm.
kind of like the data-driven insights.
Right.
But then there's this whole other thing, like personalization,
Yeah.
that I think is really fascinating.
Oh, absolutely.
So we all know AI can recommend videos
Uh-huh.
to people on YouTube, like, you might like this based on what you've watched before.
Right.
But I heard that it can even create custom thumbnails
Yeah.
for each person. Like, how does that even work?
So think about all the data that YouTube already has
Okay.
on what you like to watch, what you click on, what you don't click on.
Right.
Now imagine an AI that takes all that data
Yeah.
and generates a thumbnail that is specifically designed.
To catch your eye. So maybe it highlights a certain element in the video that it knows you're going to like.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it uses certain colors or even like adjusts the text on the thumbnail based on,
Really?
your past viewing habits.
So you're telling me, like, if I'm looking at a video
Yeah.
and you're looking at the same video,
Uh-huh.
we might see totally different thumbnails.
Potentially.
That is mind-blowing.
And the goal there is to just like really hyper personalize
Right.
the experience and make everybody feel like, oh, wow, this video was made just for me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we've talked about AI being like this super efficient editor, this like trend spotting researcher,
Yes.
this personalization wizard.
Uh-huh.
What about like pushing creative boundaries?
Yeah.
Can AI help with that?
I think that is where it gets like the most exciting.
Okay.
I mean, imagine creating visual effects that were simply impossible before.
Like what?
Generating entirely new worlds or bending reality, in your videos, or AI could help you build like interactive experiences where viewers
Well,
get to make choices within your content.
that's really cool.
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
So it's not just about like making things easier or faster. It's
Right.
about opening up like totally new creative avenues.
Exactly. And I think it can also facilitate collaboration
Okay.
in ways we haven't even imagined yet.
Like, I don't know.
So what if an AI could compose music
Yeah.
or create artwork that multiple creators could use?
Okay.
And then you get these like really unique collaborations
I see what
happen.
you're
It's like breaking down the traditional barriers
Right.
between creative fields.
So we've talked about how AI can be this amazing editor,
Yeah,
this data-driven researcher, a personalization wizard.
right.
Now this like boundary-pushing creative partner.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in.
It really is. And I
Yeah.
think the big question is, now that you know what AI is capable of,
Right.
how are you going to use it
Yeah.
to enhance your own creative work?
It's a powerful tool.
It's incredibly powerful.
That's a great point to leave our listeners with.
Yeah.
So go out there, explore these tools,
Yeah.
and see how they can revolutionize your creative process.
Absolutely.